We were introduced to Prime from a neighboring municipality, the County of Peterborough, who we work with on occasion on things. And when we saw it, we thought, what a great system that's all in one. The onboarding and training was fabulous. The check-ins that happen regularly with the Prime BPM team were really great for us.
And being able to quantify time and money saved is crucial to both our budget, to our residents, and to the senior leadership team, that this is proving effective and very worthwhile.
It was such a valuable tool for that team to have that continuity and that knowledge transfer.
It's important for governments to make sure that operations and service delivery are aligned with the city's strategic priorities, the strategic plan, and that we're delivering to council on a promise that we allotted in our work plan with the money raised. Started with continuous improvement about 10 years ago, and we started documenting standard operating procedures and involving various departmental staff. However, the processes were scattered and owned across the departments, and so very hard to find. We didn't have a chronological order of the record keeping. We also found that many processes were still being done manually.
We've been talking about process as lean and continuous improvement for about 10 years, but not everybody was on board. We were introduced to Prime from a neighboring municipality, the County of Peterborough, who we work with on occasion on things. And when we saw it, we thought, what a great system that's all in one. So not only the process mapping, and I love how it's so easy to drag and drop and create a process map, but the analyze and improve functions are really of interest to us, because we do have continuous improvement programs and we do look to improve our processes. Now we have the opportunity to simulate that process right within Prime and see what the impact of that will be before we actually implement it for real. The onboarding and training was fabulous. The online courses were really thorough and easy to follow, but the check-ins that happen regularly with the Prime BPM team were really great for us. We initially thought that we would roll it out very slowly, and we had targeted a couple of departments that already had a lot of standard operating procedures and processes in place to start with. And the initial plan was just start with those departments, create the library, get some processes in there and go. But word got out and people are really excited about the opportunities with Prime. And so we revised our plan. Paramedics team jumped right on board with it. They have all of their libraries completed, and they actually went into process mapping for an area as part of succession planning. They had a staff person who announced their retirement suddenly and only had a couple of months to get all of the knowledge from this employee's head onto paper for the next person coming in. So it was such a valuable tool for that team to have that continuity and that knowledge transfer. So we currently have identified 153 process libraries, and that keeps expanding as we get into those workshops, and Prime is helping us do that work.
The city is looking to continue to standardize our processes, and again using Prime as our central repository. As we develop the process maps, we're very excited on the strategy and innovation side to get looking at some of the improvements to some of the work. We're very excited to get to the next layer and start doing some of the improve. And the exciting part about Prime is we can actually map that and show the hours and the improvement to the overall process. And being able to quantify time and money saved is crucial to both our budget, to our residents, and to the senior leadership team, that this is proving effective and very worthwhile. To other councils, I would say that it's very difficult to manage a budget and all the changes coming from provincial legislation, federal legislation, if we don't have a documented process of what's currently happening. So I feel that our ability to manage is paramount in having documented processes and understanding the outcome and that service delivery. for that amount of money that we raise from our taxpayers.